Alright, Sheeple, this is March 21st, quick patch note. Quick, in a relative sense. Alright, there's a bunch of buff on the unit, rework. Uh, we'll do that later. First, exchange for the previous, the event is gone, so no more, nothing is in there until we get a new event. Good, good. Storage for this storage is now increased to 600 to 1000 1000, so 400 more, and you can buy that from the shop. There we go. So there's a squad preset, that's a squad, temporary, and this is one that increased the so this is temp, one that shows on the lobby. This is one that you actually keep the unit. So if you actually ran out of the space to keep the unit, you need to increase in for the items as well. So that's extra stuff that you can't whale it, so conserve your tunas, whatnot. Now the Sanctum 2 and 3, you can use the same unit as many times as you want. No more restriction. 4 and 5 still there's a restriction on there, so that's easier to do now. 3, because you can do it one day if you wanted to. Apparently they fixed the loading speed. It's faster, but don't know, don't care. I don't think it changes anything bit, just make the game more stable. I don't think any new skin added it. There is a fix on this one. It's still cross-eye, but whatever. Alright, so next, the big stuff, which is the bunch of the balance. Alright, so the Mongoose team got the balance update, and I believe there's only 5. So if you go here, Mongoose is in here. There's only 5 so far. Weird team, in my personal opinion, because you have 2 support, 2 tank, 1 attacker, and Miho has been good ever since, so there's no complaint there. Why is our equipment's off? Anyway, Miho is good regardless. That's good, but the Draco is good. She got a rank up, so she's even better. Because of the Draco, it's kind of awkward to use a Pinto, because why would you need a defend if you have, tank? And then, the horse setup is kind of weird, whereas this one, yeah. Anyway, there's a sin buff or whatever, the changes in the unit stuff. First of all, the Hongman, which is the SS support, begin with. Her first passive got, let me just, can I see it on here? No, it's not showing up that easily. So her passive has been simplified. Doesn't look like simplified to me. Still does frozen, still does the wet, and the marked, reducing speed and increasing damage. And if there's a Starfish on the team, it follow-up skill is activated. That has been edited, which is pretty good because it automatically wet the units and then does the electric damage afterwards, so it's pretty good. On the second one, I can't even see that clearly. If she uses the, which one is it? Is it, does it say on there which skill is it? I guess it's just description, not a thing. So she increased the AP 2 round of attack accuracy, defense, penetration the same. This is what it changes. So based on the number of tank or defender, basically, that buff increase 1 round. So if there's 2 round, 3 round, 4 is maximum. So 4 rounds. So it'll be 6 round. If you use a skill. And increasing the I don't think it's stackable, but just once. Oh, is this stackable? I'm not sure. So based on the number of defender, 50% increase in the buff. And if there's a Monkus tank, which is Draco or what's her name? Pinto. It removes the allies debuff. Removal debuffs, basically. Alright, that's not bad for, somewhat useful. Her attack is useful, her defense is useful. Increase AP, increase attack, and is stackable, somewhat. Kind of armor penetration is pointless because, only armor penetration benefit is either Miho or Pinto or Draco. Alright, first passive, she is buffed in the, which one is it? Increase the attack and speed. That used to be just Monkus. Anyone getting a Monkus buff. But now it's just flat buff on the attack and speed. And at the beginning of round. Enemies damage, skill damage, and then accuracy decrease, pretty good. And if this Monkus team gets a buff, it gets twice more buff. I think that's not bad. So 30% instead of, yeah. If you get this one, yeah. So that's not overall bad nerf. This one has been better. It's now just front row, so she can be on the back, and then she can do whatever she wants. A lot easier to protect her, and then she won't get damaged. Round start gives the damage reduction and then evasion to the tank. Pretty good. And 50% more if it's the Monkus team. Good. And increase the AP of the tank. Not that great. And gives the is that row or column? Shit, I always forget. So annoying. So it's the row. Oh my god. I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's a row. So row protection to the ally. And pretty good. Yeah, just now she doesn't have to be in the middle. She can be on the back. That's a great buff. And then it buffs the allies regardless. Monkus just gets better. And the third one, based on the so anyone attacker or support on here gets a buff. Yeah, so attack, accuracy, critical armor penetration. And if is Monkus team, doesn't matter where they are, they just get the buff and then increase in range. I think she's decent now. She can be used without Amonkhet. That's a good thing because her buff is not that selective, and then but she is buffs the Monku so much that it's actually useful. So she's decent now. The question is she better than the you know, almighty, the Mercury, Frank Mercury? So let me just load this one. What? Why would I have that? No. What the hell? Why would I have that? I have to set it up again because it's screwed up thing. What the Alright, Mercury. Here is Mercury. Whatever. So Mercury has the... Her Mercury buff is pretty good, like AP 2.1, armor penetration 21%, and 5.2%, you know, and then debuff removal. That's based on the evasion though, but like 2.1 versus 1.7, you know? She is 1.45, yeah? And then depends on if it's a stackable, yeah, maybe. Because 100% will give you a 2.9 with the 2 defenders, so it's something checkable, but whatever, that's good enough for me. Alright, Miho has been always good. I don't think why there's any buff in there. It's kind of meh. And then she is A rank begin with, so still good with the A rank. I think they just added the support attack. Starfish on the first one. Good, but you would mostly use the second one. This is good because it ignores a protection. And if there's a Honglan, her armor penetration increase, so you don't need any armor penetration item on her anymore. Basically, she is 100% armor penetration at this point if you actually rank up the whole thing. So she does these 47% if she isn't there, but the Honglan gives up armor penetration double amount, so she is pretty much about 90 to 80% armor penetration on the second one, and is ignore protection ignore, so she's pretty good for dealing with the boss basically. Yeah, not bad on this one. Unfortunately her item doesn't give it armor penetration, but gives the range, which is really good, and then critical chance always good because you don't want to put anything on there. Alright, in terms of passive, I don't think much changed. She always want to have as many protectors as one, so Monku's team kind of works. Used to be just roll, now it's a full area. So in the... Used to be her front, now it's at the front or second, doesn't matter where roll is. Oh, okay. So that means she doesn't have to have like this. It's just better to have like this now, I think. No, she needs to be here too. So I would have put like these. Depends on which one provoke. I think she provokes. Yeah, wait. This is a problem. Whatever. We'll see. Wait, she change? We gotta deal with this first. Anyway, she's now better to use it without a thing, and it's just A rank. You have it. So beginning newbies pretty good use it anyway. Just build her. It's not bad. What else changes? Just increasing the skill, skill damage. Depends on the protector. So if he has 2 or 3 or 4, so you can actually remove the Starfish and then just add the the another tank like Foku. No, sorry, not Foku. The Eternity. So that one works too with the Miho. You should have raised Miho. What do you know? Nothing else changed. Just a slight increase in buff on the stats. Defense on the tank, evasion, speed. Good. It's the buffs the front allies basically. Buffs the tank. Alright, this one also used to be row. Yeah, row. But not anymore. It's a full length. Increase attack accuracy, speed. And then they get the row protection. And then counterattack. That's okay-ish. Wish that was for tank only. And so she supports every Monkus team attack, which is pretty good. And then it gives it based on the enemy's HP. Based on the enemy HP skill multiplier. So 72.5% is a maximum based on the enemy HP. It's reverse, so basically it's more HP has less damage she does, less HP has more damage it does. And I think it was not reverse would be better, I think. But sure, yeah, not reverse is better, but whatever. She's just solid as it is, not bad anyway, regardless. So moving on. Alright, next one is a Starfish, also SS, so you can rank up to SS. She's S to begin with, and then you will get a lot of her anyway when you craft it because this is support. She is normal attack. What the fuck? Wait. Is it? No way. Oh, she changed. Okay, so used to be she does electric and the physical damage. Now she does either physical or electric damage. That's okay. For in terms of physical, armor decrease in AP, that's fine. Armor decrease in armor, another decrease in armor. Based on critical chance. On this one, push one back, armor penetration, increase in damage. Reduction damage or protection removed, and then protection ignore. Okay, that's okay. In terms of change, I don't know how you change it. She does electrical damage on the first one. Remove the speed buff. Decrease the evasion. 46.5 is decent. If enemy is wet, and then you double the this, so you can actually hit them a lot better with that one. There's some more damage, protection ignore, good. 25% less, that's same. If enemies is reduce speed or evasion decrease, increase in damage. If it's landed, to remove the row and columns of the that units. All the units within columns or rows of the where she attacked gets the damage reduction buff removed. That's a weird trick. She's okay actually now. She's electric is way better, definitely. Why would you use physical? She has NT now. She has NT light or heavy. Gives the 50% of that to the allies who gets a buff from the Honglans. Skip passive. If she has a 2 unique item. This one, which is the just increase of flat damage, which is a fucking useless item in the world. Come on, give me more than just flat attack. It's not even good. 50% compared to what? I need to rant on this. 15% is shit. I don't even have one here. But you can, yeah, this one like gives like a 30%. Give me more. Give me AP. Give me more, you know, stuff. She has another one that looks like this, which is the armor. If she wears this one, she becomes a tank, and then, you know, triggers a tank buff on the whatever. If she used the attacker thing, it changed the attack to electric. So either make her into the attacker or tank, and I found it attacker is way better. They have too many tank. You don't need attack tank. Okay, that's how you change it. She increased the attack and critical chance of attacker and defender, and the speed as well. And if it's Monko Steve, twice more. And doesn't matter where it is. Miho, if Miho is not on the range, it support attack the attackers or protectors. If Miho is not there, but Miho is gonna be there, so yeah. I don't think she is necessarily better with the tank. She's better with attacker. Always attack first. Kill it first, you know, tank later. Based on the allies number, like this completely changed the damn thing. Attack critical debuff reduce increase and reducing damage receive. So per units maximum 4. If it's a Honglan Miho is in there, attack critical chance 50% to the allies. With Draco Pinto is there, damage reduction 50% of that into the allies. So it's pretty decent support. And I think it's definitely worthwhile to building as a attacker, because there's no benefit of going here as a tank other than buff from the Honglan, so, or Miho basically mostly Miho. So if Miho's there and Honglan's there, why would you not want to use as a attacker? We have already 2 tank. Too many tanks is bad. That's a law basically. Too many tanks are bad. Alright, next. Pinto. God damn, so much. Nothing much buff on there, which is sad. So damage, provoke the enemy, so bad-ish, because usually, you know, speed is the maximum you need to do for flying. You get a evasion buff from the Honglan, but yeah, kind of. And if there's a Starfish, he supports the yeah, he follows attack by the thing. She got the counter attack, useless in my opinion, because Mio's there. And then it protects someone else. If this Honglan is there, she is immune to the evasion decrease, which is good. So you need the Honglan. This is the weird setup though. So she increased the flying allies AP. Increase flying allies accuracy evasion. And this protects whoever isn't tank. And if she has the if she's protecting a unit, she gets the accuracy and evasion 3rd time. So she's getting lots of evasion. Good. But the problem is flying. None of the units in here is flying. That is a problem. So Pinto is always a kind of weird one. She's increasing evasion. Good. She protects the row. Yeah. Oh yeah. She adds the Monkus teams into the one of the condition for the first passive. So that's good. So she's useful with the Monkus team. Based on her, you know, this one's thing. Run in the beginning of the round. Increase the attack and accuracy of the allies within that region. So kind of meh, because this is weird. Position she has to be on. There's F change too. This is one weird one. So she is non-start, debuff resistant, ignores protection, beginning of round, this becomes automatically applied, change the Monkus maneuver to this one. Only this one changes, I think. Yeah, only this one changed. And based on this is skill level. So (125% counterattack). Pointless because of Miho. Damage reduction 24. Maneuver. So this one. So basically, when she starts, this just automatically gets it on herself, which is which is the first one, yeah. Kind of meh. But this one decrease enemies attack and so accuracy and critical chance. Buff removed. Good. A enemy is provoked for 2 rounds, decrease in accuracy and cannot be buffed. And that's testable. That is testable. You know, the units that gets a counter attack might be testable. So depends on how much, you know, evasion she gets. She is usable. The problem is her position is kind of meh. Let's look at the Monkus team. Not the Monkus, the Draco, last one. So she finally got the SS rank. So you have to rank up from the all the way to A rank, I think. Now she got a SS. I ranked up, so I had to level up this one, level 1. Alright, this one 25% chance to enemy unable to use a skill. Well, good. If there's a home run, that increases to 75%. Better. And then Starfish is gonna do the support attack. So, and everything is in there. And 75% chance to make the enemy. That's decent. I think that's pretty decent. Draco, and then she puts the thing. Puts 3 round. increasing this debuff resistance, and then buff removal resistance. Good. Increase in accuracy. Meh. So you would just use that on the beginning of turn, I guess. This one, I don't think that much change. So damage reduction is 43% automatic apply. Gives the roll protection. Okay, that's fine. AP didn't change. Increasing range is pretty good. So her range is like 2. She's in the front. Now she can all the way attack to the end. That's okay. It's not bad. The 43% is pretty high though. And then with the Miho and then Honglan, it's gonna give you a lot of damage reduction. This one, it supports the allies on the attacker or support on the front, and increase attack critical chance and the speed. And if she is in the front, 50% increase in all of this. So this is a problem. This is a problem. By herself, it's not bad. It protects. This is another unique one. She provokes all the tank and removed all the protection, which is good. Meaning that you can. Some of them is unremovable, so it's kind of pointless. But we'll see. And if she get hit, decrease AP of the enemy. So mostly tanks are gonna get reduced, but tanks doesn't attack that much. Increase in the damage reduction. Multiple stack of 30 stacks, 36%. Pretty good. And if she is support attack, she applied this one to allies, to everyone. Pretty good. And it's based on this one. So overall it's okay. So here's the problem. Draco is okay. Pinto is okay. This Draco is okay. Hongnan is okay. Miho is okay. Starfish is okay. Pinto is a problem. So her passive, this is a problem. If it's all area, that positioning is perfect, because here's a problem. So basically you want to have Draco in the front, Pinto in the front, but Pinto needs to be here. That is a problem. And she buffs the allies like that. So you want these to be on here. You want her to be here. But now the ideal setup for Pinto looks like somewhere looks like this. And you know what shit happens if you do this? AoE, star AoE, yeah, attacks her, kills these two and this. Ideally speaking, you want to have something like this. Ideally speaking, basically she's getting provoked enemies that has attack or support. She's provoking all the tank, whatever, so she can tank it. And she support attack everyone. Her range is not that great, but she's, you know, in the middle. You know, follow attack is fine. Miho is just follow up attack everyone, support everything. She protects everyone, does everything, except the Pinto is not there. So it's either you want to buff up the Miho or buff up the Honglan. So basically that's it. And this is 2 skills based on that. I mean, she doesn't need to protect her. She doesn't need to protect any of them. And whatever. Yeah, it's fine. So Pinto is still, I say, A rank. Rest is pretty good. She's still S. Well, she's still A, between AS and then S. No, A and S kind of. She's actually S good. Pinterest like A. Anyway, that's all the buff for this. And I think I spent too long on this one. And I'll see you sheeples later.